our tendency to represent complexity rather than to approach complexity in terms of intervention. And by trying to represent complexity, for example in a theory or a story or a model or a visual depiction of a system, almost inevitably complexity comes to be regarded as foremost an obstacle in the path of concerted human action. Complexity is seen to make things more difficult. It entails risk of failure. However, complexity, both objective and human, has been an inescapable feature of the world that humans have dealt with, for better or for worse, for centuries, if not for millennia. This is a very simple but profound observation that shifts the focus of complexity theory from the question, how do we know complexity, to the question, how do we deal with complexity? And clearly, in dealing
Okay, we did rehearse the video link thing, but as long as Henk is not online now, I'm going to just continue for him and then move over to my part, and apologies for the technical problems. So where Henk stopped was by asking the question, how do we know complexity? And that the question in the interventionist mind frame is moving from how do we know complexity to how do we deal with it. Clearly, in dealing with complexity, knowledge plays an important role. But what kind of knowledge is that, and what role does it play? We will argue that in everyday life, actors do not know complexity, as Henk mentioned, through painstakingly and detailing, in a very detailed manner.